I want to demystify ELDOA because while I sit in traffic, I think about all the congestion that, all the messages that are not being delivered because of congestion or compression in your vertebrae and your nervous system, right? Your nerves, if they're compressed between your vertebrae, they won't be able to efficiently deliver the messages from the brain to the body. And that's why often we have a hard time when we're starting off in our fitness journeys, or even just, dancing or any other new movements. Some of us have a really hard time doing particular movements or mastering particular skills. And the reason for that is you may have some compression in your vertebrae that is compressing that nerve that sends that message to that part of the body. So to demystify ELDOA, what is ELDOA? Why is it important? And not even why is it important, I don't even get there. I really just want to talk about what ELDOA is. So ELDOA is making space for that nerve so that it is no longer compressed, right? So what we're actually doing is, and I like to use this analogy a lot, is, if you have a sponge, so think of your intravertebral discs. There's a hard bone, there's a soft disc, and then there's another hard bone. Now, the nerve roots are coming out from the sides, but the soft disc is what keeps the vertebrae, the two hard bones, at their position, right? Because that's the middle layer. Now, if that soft disc doesn't have its buoyancy, it's not fully plump, then you lose a bit of space in between the two hard discs, the two hard bones. So what ELDOA is doing is we're using your body, we're using the myofascial tension, we're creating that tension, we're using your body to anchor down the bottom vertebra and lift up the top vertebra. Now it's millimeters. Millimeters is all that we need, because think of how big a nerve root is. A little goes a long way, because now it's our job to drink water after we've created this space so that that disc can now plump up. It soaks up all the water and it just plumps up. And therefore, now you have the space that you had previously. And this is what we mean by normalizing your tissues, right? Because now you have the same space that you had previously. Your disc is able to be completely, not necessarily completely, depending on your body, but in theory, it can have its full plumpness. I'm losing the words. But I hope that demystifies what ELDOA actually is, because that's all we're doing. I know there's a lot of pieces to it with the hands and the limbs and the breathing, and there's a lot to think about, right? But that's essentially what we're doing, is you're just making that millimeters of space so that you can reap all of the benefits. And the benefits just go on and on and on and on and on, right? On and on. You know that. All right. Take care.